Welcome to Social Work at Kutztown University. Social workers help people, working in all kinds of places, like schools and counseling centers, health insurance providers, hospitals and clinics, legislative offices, boardrooms, treatment centers, long-term care facilities. Social workers help people to live and work at their highest potential. As generalist social work practitioners, we function as counselors, educators, advocates, case managers, policy analysts, and researchers. It's an honor and a privilege to be a social worker. To be accepted into the profession of social work is to take on enormous responsibility. Consequently, social work at Kutztown University is a professional program where graduates can apply for a social work license in the state of Pennsylvania. As such, the program has requirements beyond those expected of students enrolled in traditional academic disciplines. The purpose of this presentation is to introduce you to the benchmarks you'll achieve throughout the social work program. It should take about 15 minutes. As you probably know, Social Work 100 is the first course in the social work curriculum. It's designed to be a survey course that introduces you to fields of practice in social work and the values that lie at the heart of our profession. A benchmark for you at this time is to take the opportunity to participate in your first all-student meeting. The all-student meeting is a gathering of students without faculty who discuss the strengths and the challenges of the social work program. A representative of that meeting will bring a report of that conversation to a faculty program renewal meeting. We take student input very seriously in our program development plans. An opportunity at this time is for you to get connected to the Social Work Student Association, known as SWAC, or the Social Work Advocates of Kutztown. This organization provides speakers, volunteer opportunities, and a chance to meet fellow social work students. You'll probably have a chance to get some tips from those who've gone before you. Poverty and Social Welfare is the second course in the social work curriculum. You learn about what poverty is, what causes it, and what we can do about it. A benchmark here is an assignment where you look at the scientific literature about a social problem, like homelessness. You get to learn about programs in your community that address that problem. Your next course is Human Behavior in the Social Environment. Here you begin to learn about the scientific theories and perspectives that provide the foundation for our practice. You have an opportunity to begin to develop a professional use of self through the Me and My Environment assignment and other class projects that help you to get started in the practices of self-reflection. You'll continue those for the rest of your career. And speaking of your career, it's time for you to think about getting criminal background checks and a child abuse clearance. You may need them as early as next semester. Talk to your advisor. Here's an opportunity for you. The Department of Social Workers Diversity Prize is an annual competition where students develop creative ways to show their own understanding of the strengths we can find in the differences among people. Your project shows how you celebrate diversity in your own life. And if you win, you get a monetary prize. This next course is pivotal. In Social Work 200, the professional context of social work practice, you develop a foundation knowledge of generalist social work practice, and you have a chance to interact with our code of ethics. An important benchmark here is the preceptorship program. You work with a preceptor who's a social work student who is already doing their internship in an agency. You'll learn what it's like to work in a human service agency or a social work program in a large organization. You'll build a professional relationship with your preceptor or mentor and get a chance to look and act like a social work professional. By this point in the program, you will have learned about the social work profession and the challenges we help people address. You've learned about general systems theory and the person and environment and strengths perspectives, as well as the Code of Ethics of the National Association of Social Workers. By now, you'll be looking at the world in a whole new way. Here's an exciting time in the social work curriculum. In Social Work 250, Social Work Practice with Individuals, you begin our practice sequence. You'll have the opportunity to carry out real helping with a fellow student, and you'll get to videotape yourself in a role play of a social work interview. Don't worry, everyone gets anxious. And then everyone gets to learn about what they'll look like when they're talking to a client. You take a giant step forward in your journey to becoming a professional. Another important benchmark that happens during Social Work 250 is the Professional Inventory Meeting, or PIM. The PIM has three purposes: to evaluate you, to evaluate the program, and to discuss your future plans. The PIM is an oral exam. The faculty here are gatekeepers for the profession, and we have to be certain that you have the generalist knowledge, skills, and values you need to continue in our practice sequence. Having said that, please know that the PIM is not graded. The worst thing that can happen at the end of the PIM is that you may have to do remedial work with your advisor before you move on in the curriculum. No one has ever been dismissed from the program following a PIM. The PIM experience goes like this. You come at your appointed time and sit down with a group of about 3 faculty members. One of those will be your advisor. They'll ask you questions and they'll develop a contract or a plan for how you will proceed in the curriculum. You can learn all about the PIM by looking in your program handbook that can be found on the online site for every social work class. You'll even find all of the questions there, so you have plenty of time to get a head start. Your advisor will be a great help to you. They'll answer all of your PIM questions and they'll be there at the meeting to support you. If you have any remedial work after the PIM, they'll be there to get you through it. Know that other faculty will be happy to answer PIM questions about the content in the courses they teach as well. And SWAC will arrange study support. So you'll have all the help you need, and we wish you all the success. By now you should have figured out that your advisor is pretty important. They give you advice about your academic plans and about your future internship and about your career plans. Your advisor knows a lot about social work. You should get to know them. Take the time to make an appointment to meet with your advisor when it's not course selection time. Just say you'd like to learn about their social work journey. It will be a good place to start. Another benchmark you'll achieve around this time in the curriculum is the opportunity to complete a policy analysis paper in Social Work 255, Social Welfare Policy. Here you'll get a chance to think critically about the laws and regulations that guide any social work. Continuing on in the practice sequence, you'll come to Social Work 265, Social Work Practice with Groups and Families. Here you'll get to facilitate a social work group, as well as observe group work in real life. Here in the Kutztown University social work program, we value scholarship. For that reason, we sponsor a chapter of the Phi Alpha. Phi Alpha is an honor society that's specific to social workers. If you have the GPA to get you into this elite group, you'll be part of an induction ceremony with family and friends. And you'll be marked as a scholar on graduation day when you wear a blue and gold cord on your graduation gown. In Social Work 280, Social Work Practice with Organizations and Communities, your benchmark involves macro-level social work. You'll learn the skill of grant writing that is needed for social work agencies to grow and thrive. You'll also have the responsibility to research a topic and visit a legislature in the role of social work advocate. In social work, all students have the opportunity to do real social work under the supervision of a professional social worker. If you do your internship during the academic year, you'll be at your placement 16 hours a week for 2 semesters. If you complete your placement in the summer, you'll be in an agency full-time for 10 weeks. Please know that having a car will greatly broaden your opportunities for internships. As you practice professional social work, you'll find that you have an opportunity to integrate your coursework with your practice. You'll find yourself able to understand why you do what you do in the field. Since you will be doing real social work with real people, this is the time to consider buying malpractice insurance. You'll find some at a reasonable student rate through NASW. Finally, it's time to graduate. You've worked hard learning about the art and the science of social work. We'd love to help you celebrate. So the social work department sponsors a graduation celebration. You'll share dinner with family and friends, get inspired by professional social work speakers, and get a unique social work pin that marks you as a proud KU social work alum. Congratulations. What about your future plans? One thing you should think about is sitting for the exam to become a licensed baccalaureate social worker in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. This designation will set you far above graduates from other disciplines when you're looking for a job. It may even pave the way to an early promotion. And speak of promotions, you may find that many of the jobs you would like to have require the Master of Social Work degree. If so, ask your advisor about the Kutztown University MSW. You may be accepted for the Advanced Standing Program. If you graduate in May, you may be able to start your MSW right away and finish your degree in 1 year. Whether you go for a graduate degree right away or you get right out into the field as a practicing professional, please know that we're always concerned about you. Be in touch when you need a job or a school reference, or just to let us know how you're doing. We're proud to have you represent the Kutztown University Social Work Program.